It's Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews, about to go see Jurassic World. But first and foremost, a little bit of business first. Fuck this upcoming remake. Enjoy! That was a clever movie. And by the way, hey everybody, it's me, NerdFan16. Retro. Wow, still getting used to the new channeling. Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews, and yes, I did see Jurassic World. And what did I think about it? I'm wearing the shirt, so take a wild guess. It was good. More on that in a minute. Apparently, I see an anonymous. Yeah, you better stare. Yeah, for reals, here's my honest spoilers. All of the spoilers review of Jurassic World, and welcome back to, I guess, new movie vlogs. Jesus, I literally just got back from the theater, just want to put that out there. And, wow. Let's, I'm going to restrain myself talking about the last 10 minutes of that movie and try to set up what we all know. Obviously, this is Jurassic World. You and I both know this is a fully fledged park from obviously the trailers and the synopsis of the movie. And from what everyone has been saying on their vlogs, Channel Awesome and other people's that you probably have heard of, that there's really not really much of a problem with the whole idea of the Indominus Rex. And believe me, there will be spoilers heavy on her. Oh, she is a crazy dinosaur. Let's get to the good, first off. It is, like I said, a fully fledged park, and it is, by every way, shape, or form, very, stocked. It's kind of like how you would see a Universal Park or a Disneyland Park pretty much operate. The thing is, when you see the behind-the-scenes stuff, like how you're supposed to, with the staff that you're supposed to get behind in the movie, there's really one guy. If you've been following both me and a lot of people on Tumblr, you really know why you're seeing this movie. Fucking Dino Bros. But let's get to the rest of the cast first. But before we get there, I just want to say I love the park. It's everything Hammond wanted and more. And I honest to God wish that Attenborough was still here long enough to see this movie, to see that maybe he probably would have done like a, I don't know, like a hollow, like, send-off press conference thing for the new owner. But I don't know, that's just me. So I guess to start with new characters, I loved that new owner before. Again, spoilers, he died. But he died like a crazy person. He kind of had the wildish ideas. Hammond was. He was coming to the park. He's trying to act like all businessy and stuff. I was like, no, I want to pilot this chopper. I was like, dude, you only have like 2 more days of pilot training left. Like, yeah, I don't really care. I'm gonna pilot it. That qualifies me to have the license. Yeah, insert your 3 years of retirement joke or whatever here, but I don't care, because the next time, when he does die, that's when the Anonymous shows up and things are getting heavy. He's just flying a mounted military aircraft, basically chopper, and he's just going down with the ship like a crazy captain would. Like, he had the whole Ahab mentality when he's flying. Like, outside of the piloting, obviously he's playing it off like a basic businessman who owns the park. He wants to know graphs, charts, not just the attendance. They want to know everything. They want to know the marketing. They want to know, like, all the sales and numbers, like any, Fortune 500 business should. So yeah, because it's 20 years since the original movie, and they're treating it like a business now. They're not treating it like, how a person should when you bring back dinosaurs back to life. The what the hell factor, or what would happen if you put it in a populated area. those questions are now answered. They are tamed. They're not killing people anymore, especially the Tyrannosaurus exhibit. Yeah, that was the whole reason why this movie was awesome 20 years ago, by the way. And the nods they were doing were just basically bait maneuvers to, like, get the animals in. And yeah, I'm calling the dinosaurs animals. That was, like, the whole Fogel, I guess, sentence structure when they were bitching at each other. What else? More on the attractions is that it was just, again, as I'm saying, it's basically what you would do if you're, like, in a nice little resort and you're seeing some stuff, you're going to the gift shops, things like that. I think one of its earliest viral marketing sites, the subsidiary company that the new owner was from, pretty much showed onboard cameras of the whole park, which I hope you could still do. If not, I'll put a if it's still there, I'll put a link down below to show you. If not, it just showed just basic monitor surveillance of how the park is and everything. I would assume if it's still there, I would love to see like an aftermath cam feed of how everything was, like all scattered places, like a burnt like gift shop or destroyed P.F. Chang's or name your restaurant of your choice kind of place. Something crappy. I don't know. So let's get to Chris Pratt. I know you've heard of the kids. They're like trying to be like the kids from the original, but in like 2015 standards. Like, there's one kid who was totally all for it. He loved every minute of this place. He's like, and I haven't really encountered this kind of character in a lot of past summer movies because I didn't really watch those types of action movies, but there's that one kid that just, like, exposits how awesome the place is. Like, he, like, Google searched the hell of it, apparently, before coming in. And I'm like, I'm not seeing that as a kid being Google search heavy. I just see him really wanting to be a paleontologist. That's what I see. Obviously, the dude, the older brother is clearly the douchebag, as you're gonna think. And I was kind of like, okay, makes sense. Their parents are going through a divorce. He's got a girlfriend who's trying to be cool with the whole thing, but like he's trying to pick up chicks like immediately at the park. Like, okay, she must have cheated on her or something. So yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard is like I don't want to say the park manager, kind of like if you work at retail, you have like a store manager kind of deal. That's kind of like her business end of I guess of Jurassic World, and she's also the aunt to these kids, and she really didn't have any time with them, which I hate to say it makes sense because she had to look over the park, look over their like business tactics, like sway all the executives that were coming in and things like that. And then the incident showed up, and then the movie started. Basically, it's like, can I have character development with these kids? No. But what are you gonna do? So let's just get to Chris Pratt. I know I said it, I repeated it, my bad, but it's Dino Bros. Come on. He's basically the Caesar Milan of friggin' raptor whisperers. He really is. Everything you saw in those trailers is kind of true. But there's a bit of a catch. His manager, played by Vincent D'Onofrio, wants to basically use them as like the new drone program to like be a cheaper cost than building a new drone. And again, spoilers, turns out he works for Engine. And if anyone from the series ever remembers Engine, they're dicks. They're dicks. They like Hammond in the first movie realized this place is too much. I can't do anything. I'm done unless you read the book. Engine is basically what would happen is like their answer to Hammond not doing what he wanted to do in the book. Let's just try again and rebuild the park. And if you saw Lost World, put it in San Diego because you're stupid. Yeah. And the hilarious try to be like Godzilla reference was abound, which pretty much saved Lost World. And the rest of the movie was pretty much a basic Jurassic World plot when the I-Rex showed up, and she just tore ass. She just ripped off the tracker like you saw in the trailers very early on, very early on. When you saw those claw marks in the trailers, I honestly thought that she climbed out. Like that maybe she's like super strong or stuff like that, and she is for like ramming speed and stuff like that. But and if anyone's made like a Liam Neeson joke about how amazingly insane this half T-Rex is, yeah, she is. She's got like thermal vision to see when the heat, even like in the blazing sun, like predator, basically predator vision, maybe night vision, and she can literally like camouflage herself. She's like all three combined, and again, spoilers, the whole reason why she's this badass more than your usual T-Rex is if you also know she's like grafted off another dinosaur. She's hybrid or something else. For a while on the test, like not the testing phase, when they were trying to pen this script, they were gonna try human, which was bullshit. No, turns out it was actually raptor. Yeah, the Raptor Bros had a bit of a rough day. They kind of, in Chris Pratt's case, he stopped being alpha for them. They turned on him, killed his staff, and he's like, okay, I'm fucked. There has been some mistrust going around here for the Dino Bros, but he got it back at the last 10 minutes of the movie. But there is kind of a highlight when the I-Rex did technically do a breach in the park itself. She only managed to breach the pterodactyls, and the trailer shots of the pterodactyls flying around in the park was all it could do, and all it managed was just do an evacuation. So they all evacuated, everyone's gone, I-Rex is storming in, just ripping shit apart, still trying to kill everybody who's left, and the motherfucking T-Rex showed up. Now, remember when I said there was a lot of nods to the original movie? It was mainly because, like I said, it's mainly for bait reasons. They're not doing it for, I assume, was going to be fan service. It's got a purpose. It has to bait the dinosaur to where you want to be. Yeah, sorry about that. While I was at the theater, I got a new blaster. It was because one of my focal theories has a Toys R Us, so Point Break. If you saw my preview to the viewing, Sharkfire. Expect a review of this soon. So yeah. So like I said, everyone got evacuated except for the main characters. D'Onofrio was getting his ass handed by the Velociraptor. Again, I'm back on spoilers. And then the last 10 minutes finally happened. The motherfucking T-Rex. There was a rumor going around that the original T-Rex from the first movie was supposed to be like safely like guarded like far away from the park. I don't know why, but I don't care. They had a knockdown, drag out fight. It was like Godzilla 2014 kaiju fights all over again, and it was one-on-one. Yes, it was about to have a bad ending like in Jurassic Park 3, but I don't care. The Velociraptors just came in and like helped them out. I don't know why. And it was cool. It was really cool. And then the I-Rex got thrown into an alligator type of dinosaur that was like a SeaWorld kind of attraction earlier on in the movie. That also ate the kids' handler for Bryce Dallas Howard's character. And wow, that was when the pterodactyls came in, and she was like getting donked and ate, donked and pecked, and then this guy came in and was like, fuck that, I'm eating both of you. Again, probably a trailer shot. So yeah, there have been a lot of trailer heavy stuff if you've seen the TV spots or anything like that, but seeing it live, it just makes you stop. Like, just what I'm describing is not enough. You gotta see it live. It's like you're at a band, like you're talking about like a band, and you're talking about like their best albums or whatever, but you're like, oh, they're better live. It's kind of how I'm kind of describing Jurassic World. You gotta see it live. You gotta see it in your theater. I mean, if you already have, I mean, it made like $500 million. How did you not see it? I'm proof because I have a job and stuff, but not the point. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were some nods to the original. The kids did eventually go to the original park spots, and there was a BS scene of them like trying to jury rig and like start an original truck from the first movie, which probably shouldn't be working. I'm gonna agree with a lot of people there, but you got to see the original science exhibit. You got to see a fragment of what the place is instead of how Lost World and I think 3 did. Like, I think in Jurassic World's case, it's like, I don't know, it's not trying to metaphor or anything, as much as I want to say it does, because everyone's comparing it like an asylum movie or a monster movie of the week. I really want to believe, and I could be just a crazy person here, it's trying to like metaphor update versus original. That could be me. I mean, that could be me in strides, but I really feel it. Like, I don't know. So, I guess with that chaos theory of, I guess, questioning out of the way, this was Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews. Hey, I finally got it for once. And, see you in the next Movie Time Review. Later.